All right, we're back on the Andre Duke Show. Appreciate everybody who is hopping in and going to contribute tonight. We got Richie coming on the podcast tonight. It is a Hoosier Oregon Peach Bowl. So I got to send Richie the link. There's that. If you're new here, do us the biggest favor, hit that like and subscribe button. And we are underway. Oregon's going to receive it. So there is that big play by the Hoosiers. There's that. Get this up there as we kick this game off. Go check out our friends at Williams Auto Parts, about 50 miles south of Fort Wayne. Williams Auto Parts. Give them a call. Number to call 260-726-8001 for Williams Auto Parts. So lending us our name, give them some ad time there, but we are back. Indiana taking on Oregon. So here we go. So we can get this thing started. Appreciate everybody. Got to get this going. All right. Get a couple of retweets in on there. Just looking at some stuff here before we get this thing cranked up. Quickly, bang, and then so all right, here we go. Indiana, Oregon squaring off. Wow. Oh no! Oh no, it's the house call already! Hoosiers on the board! Indiana on the board already! Unbelievable! Pick six to the house! Hoosiers up early! First play of the game, Hoosiers score it! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Better get it together. Unbelievable. Hoosiers on the board. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that already. Just jumps the out route, staring straight at the quarterback. Look at his vision. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Goodbye. Hoosiers on the board early. Can't count the chickens just yet, but Hoosiers on the board. Wow. Unbelievable start. Unbelievable start to the night. So I guess we're going to kick off and retry. My boy Scooter says, let's go. Yes. I cannot believe started 10 seconds. Their second INT return for a TD this year. Unbelievable. Let's go Hoosiers. Let me get back to it in the 4K. So gonna get another touchback. Not an ideal start for Oregon there. Not ideal. Not even close to an ideal start. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that is how they started off. Unbelievable. Wow. So, all right, Oregon's going to go with it. See what they can do. Indiana's got to stop Oregon's running attack. That's the big thing you got to do so far. Oh, wow. Cannot believe they hopped out on the board already. Also, if you're new here, do us the biggest favor, hit that like and subscribe button. We are on the road to 500. 500 subscribers. We have been working hard at it. See, that's the big thing right there. Indiana has got to stop the run game. Let's see if that fixes it. Yep, that did fix it. That could have been a face mask, but beggars can't be choosers. Will Stein, the Kentucky head coach, Indiana has not possessed the ball yet. Wow, what a lucky interception by Indiana defense. That was a lucky touchdown. Yeah, we got to see what they can do here. So there is that. Also, I am glad I upgraded the YouTube TV to the Ultra 4K. Unbelievable. Dan, they're showing Dan Landing right now. Sweat on the brow. Not an ideal way to start. Got to see what they can do here. Alabama offense made Indiana's defense look like a top defense last week. Well, we'll have to see. Indiana's got to win early on first and second down. Indiana comes out wearing the crimson tops with the matte finish hats. Also, my boy Richie's going to join in the second half. So I got various amounts of people texting me. This is oh, we dropped it. Oof. Not a way to start. Indiana's defense has got to be opportunistic. They've got to keep Oregon in the third and long. I would say you're probably not going to get an exotic look. Indiana looks like they are changing personnel right now, bringing another backer on the field. I would say they're coming after him here. I would not be shocked if they come after him. A lot of movement going on. Lot of movement. Where's he at? Oh, over the middle. That's the thing. Like I said the other night with Ole Miss, you've got to keep it in between the lines. So there is that. Just doing some other things. Here we're looking at it in just got to get it going. The big thing, they got a tackle. Ooh, almost had him in the backfield for a stop. Doesn't get too much there. It would be a huge win. I want to see what Indiana looks like on offense before we get super ahead of the skis here. Still a lot of game left. I am excited. I don't know how you couldn't be excited if you've been with us throughout the whole year. Indiana. And we got bots coming in. Why do they do this? Bang, you're gone. That's the big thing. What Indiana's got to stop is Oregon's run game. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, they burnt you with the crossing routes. I would not be shocked if Indiana leaves a couple of players in the hole over the middle. Just to see what they got going. Also, we are going to do a post-game show as well. Let me do some things. Oregon first down. Unbelievable. So we got that going. Clean pocket. Indiana, no pass rush. Just running back leaked over the middle. I feel like they're going to come after him. So, what do we got? 1st and 10, Ducks. Moore calls his own number. So there's where we're at. Also, if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. That helps us a ton on the podcast. We are on the road to 500. So also the 2 views I have up, the Command Center on ESPN, and then I have the 4K version. On the Command Center, it gives you the Skycast plus the traditional broadcast with the stats. Got to come after them. They are moving it. So keep that in mind. Indiana stole a possession right there, which could come in huge. The Indiana defense has to buckle down in this first drive here by the Oregon offense. No two ways about it. I would watch the Moore kid, number 1. Ooh, that's interesting. Dan calls timeout. Huh. Fascinating stuff. Here we go. So, first media timeout. We're going to keep track of this tonight. I didn't the other night. We're going to keep track of the media timeouts. I'm hearing 80% Hoosier fans in the crowd. I'm not making that up. That's just what I'm hearing. Hoosier fans, 80% in the crowd. Got to get that done. Also, compliments of my free pen, Teamsters Local 414, the local that I belong to. We'll go TV. I'm out. So we're up to 1 already. Teamsters Local 414. And then also, since we're on the media timeout, check out our friends at Williams Auto Parts, 50 miles south of Fort Wayne. They specialize in new and used auto parts, and they've been around since 1951. Go see Heath, Rocky. You're looking for a mirror, you're looking for a wheel, you're looking for pretty much anything that comes on a car. You can go find those guys Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Their phone number is 260-726-8001, located on South Detroit Avenue. Go check out our guys. down there at Williams Auto Parts. So there is that. Sorry, I got a bunch of people texting me right now. We got media timeouts. That's, I think, the first one. So there's that. Also, we got this is for a date in South Beach. A date in South Beach with the Hurricanes. So we'll see. Oregon coming back out of it. Going to be a fascinating deal here. Can Indiana hold them to a field goal? I think holding Oregon to a field goal is going to be the way it's going, it's probably going to look like a tall task. And he is stuffed. Stuffola. So all kinds of Midwest ties in the on the Indiana coaching staff. Cignetti being from basically being from Pittsburgh. You have the defensive coordinator from Piqua, Ohio. I mean, just all kinds of misfire there. Wow. That is a big misfire. Also, it doesn't help my hometown was on 48 hours as well. Just a hell of a whirlwind here, you know. What do we have going on? Okay. Fernando Mendoza in Indiana just sitting on the sideline. Dan trying to take the air out of the ball. Oregon touchdown. All right, Oregon knots it up. Took some time off the old clock. We'll see how this shakes out. Not ideal. So we'll get it cranked up. Oregon. So Cignetti getting it worked out on the sideline. Looking awkward off the foot there, but all right, 7 minutes to go left in the first. Left in the first quarter. More just, that's a pretty ball. Bang. Nothing you can really do about that. That's hell of a play call. We got more bots in here. What are these guys doing? See you later. So there is that. Also, if you're new here, do us the biggest favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter. Follow the show page on Twitter. Also, we are on TikTok as well. Another media timeout, 2 minutes in 34 seconds going. So there is that media timeout. We've got also we're gonna have the post game show, win or lose. We're gonna have that in a lot of, as long as everybody is respectable and B's respectable, we will have the post game show. You have to remember that I am the man with the mute capability. So keep that in mind. So there is that. Got to see where everything stacks up. The stat broadcast will be back in a second. So Indiana ends up with the fast start. Oregon comes down and answers. These guys are just pissing me off, to be honest. So we've had 1, 2, 3 bots show up. Huh. Interesting times out there on the old Twittersphere. Just looking at it. Ooh, wow. Mm-mm-mm. All right. They got the Chick-fil-A folks out there all over the field. Got to remember, it is a bowl game as well. So we'll see how well this whole thing is going to shake out. But we got that going. Waiting for the kickoff. Probably most likely going to be a touchback. The first time Indiana's going to touch the ball. So there's that. Also on the Oregon side of things, when you look at it, they spotted them 7. So that's kind of where it starts out at. They're going to replay the touchdown. What does he run here? Double move. Hell of a route by the tight end. Hell of a route, hell of a throw. Can't take anything away from Oregon on that one. So Indiana gets their first touch at it. Which I'm not shocked that Indiana's going to try to come out and pound the rock. I don't think they're going to do the whole Fernando trying to light it up. I don't think so. But I honestly think that this game is going to get won in the second half, to be honest. There's Surratt. I think he did a little number on Oregon the last time he was out, so we'll see what it comes down to. Got to look at it for all that it is worth. Okay. Oh, wow. Surratt, what a catch. Ooh, man. What a catch. There is a ton of Indiana people out there. What a contested catch. That is hand strength at its finest. Gets a foot down, secures the ball. So Indiana, I guess, coming out with an air show. Nope. There it is, battering ram. I'm telling you, folks think that, you pick up these 1 to 2 to 3 yard gains every now and then after hitting a big pass play like that. Eventually those pop. That's the whole point why you do it. Indiana only 5 yards on the ground. They're past midfield in 4 plays. False start. False start, Indiana. That had happened. I think Indiana had 4 or 5 false starts in the first game they played Oregon. 67, he flinched. We'll have to see here. So there's that. Oregon looks like 3 safeties. Okay, I get what the Hoosiers are doing. If you're going to be light in the box, they're going to check to a run and run it at you with Black. Even though they got big old Bear Alexander in there. 7 transfers for that guy. Went to 4 different high schools, been at 3 universities. Georgia, USC, now Oregon, and went to 4 different high schools. So the guy's transferred 7 times. All right, 3rd and 4. Got it. There it is. Efficiency. The Hoosiers marching 100, showing the marching 100 and the cheerleaders. Here we go. Just a quick out route to the tight end. All right, I bet it's another run. Yes, sir. Indiana's going to pop one of those runs. I'm just telling you. Indiana in field goal range. Can the Hoosiers cash in? That's the big thing. You got to cash in on these opportunities. A lot of candy stripe pants in the crowd, as you would not be shocked by. I mean, living in southern Indiana, trek on down to Georgia. Why not? Oh! I'm telling you, they're going to pop one of them. Hoosiers to the 18. Another first down. So let's go Hoosiers. All right. What's Mendoza up to here? Oh, got the end. Pat Coughlin. Couldn't stay in bounds. But indeed, I believe he picks up the first down. 1st and goal, Hoosiers. Here we go. Pat Coughlin pulling. Bang. Toosh. Out the club. So he steps out at the 4-yard line. They spotted it at the 6, I believe. All right. Here we go. Pay attention to. He came screaming off the end. So Indiana stuffed on the 1st and goal play. Just looking at some other things that are going on in college football right now. All right. Surratt at the top of the screen. Bang! Hoosiers touchdown! Indiana. Here we go. Indiana back on top. Fernando Mendoza's family loving it. There ain't nothing but a trip to the national championship on the line here. Oh, this is very, very compelling. Extra point up, and it's good. 40 seconds left, and we got 21 points already. Yep, 2 feet. It'd be good. It'd be good in the NFL. So there's that. Sorry, got to scratch the old back here. All right, we got TV timeout. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's number 3 tonight. So there is that. Also, my guy Richie gonna hop in after halftime. We also take a break at halftime, and then we come back. So there is that. Just confirming with Richard there. All right, we're back. So sorry, text messages and all that fun stuff. It to see the Hoosier program here, there is a sea of red out there, or crimson, a sea of crimson out there. Parker Fleming tweets, Mendoza can put a football in a mailbox. Yeah, that's kind of true. Are we really going to see? It's gonna, I guess, where I'm thinking out loud here. Got to see where the Hoosiers can get on defense. They got to get a stop. Paramount to get a stop, honestly. Indiana needs a stop. Showing on the 4K feed, they're just showing what's going on around the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. State Farm Arena looks like a high school arena compared to the monstrosity that it is around Mercedes-Benz Dome. Although I'm kind of shocked, really. I thought traffic would have been worse around there, but apparently not. Uh-oh, Lane Kiffin's up to his ways again. Just tweeting a tiger during the a national semifinal game. Indiana, 11 plays, 75 yards, 6 minutes and 31 seconds, 40 seconds left in the first quarter. I'm sure we're going to get hit with another media timeout at the end of the quarter. So Oregon will probably come out, run one play, and then we'll get to see our nice friends with the advertisements. Doink. Yep. All right. Oregon 15 plays for 75 yards. Indiana 11 plays, 80 yards. Pretty balanced. 39 yards on the ground, 41 yards rushing. Oregon was 50 and 25. That's the big thing. Indiana's got to win first down. And what do we got? 30 seconds left. I would say Oregon's going to let it tick down. We'll probably get another media timeout unless they're going to come out and run a play before the end of the quarter. Oregon up at the line. Moore looks like he's changing it. And no play. So there's that. Indiana, Oregon 7, Indiana 14. Indiana steals the possession for the first play of the game, but Oregon comes back and answers. That is the big thing. Oregon comes back and answers. So just looking at some stuff from earlier today. Also, I guess while we're here, media timeout. Go check out our friends at Williams Auto Parts down there in Portland, Indiana, located on 1127 South Detroit Avenue, Portland, Indiana. Their phone number 260-726-8001 for your new and used auto parts. Go see our good friends down there, Heath and Rocky Williams at Williams Auto Parts. So there's that. Appreciate everybody who is checking out the podcast. Also, if you do us the biggest favor, hit that like and subscribe button. That will help us a ton. On the road to 500. And we're getting ready to kick off the second quarter. Indiana up by a touchdown. Cannot believe I can say Indiana up by a touchdown on Oregon. Can they do what's all the experts said was impossible, beat a team twice in the same year? So there is that. Also, 153 people watching across both platforms. Appreciate everybody who was tuning in. So there's that. Also, chat is open. Richie's going to be joining in the second half to come hang out, and we'll do some of that. And then post-game show will be 15 minutes after the final whistle. So if you guys want to watch the trophy presentation and all of that, either side, but judging by the hat I have on, I kind of want one side to win over the other. So there is that. So it's building up. That's kind of where we're at right now. So, and then after this one, we only got one game left. Signetti going to offer some commentary here. Don't really know. I guess I could probably turn on closed captioning and see what we have here. Good start. So, I mean, Indiana off to a good start, but you got to remember Oregon put up 20 points on them. Oregon can put up some points. I think that, going forward, you have to look at this. Can Indiana win first and second down? Oregon feels like they can pound the rock. I guess they're going to try to lean on Indiana with their offensive line. Their offensive line is huge. Tonight, they're 3 of 3 on third down. October 11th, they were 3 of 14 on third down. So that is a interesting stat to keep an eyeball on. So we'll keep tracking the Oregon third down. They are burning a lot of time off the clock. Indiana stuffs them third down, just on top of them, gang piling. So what is Oregon going to do? They're running the offense on. Don't put it out of the realm of possibility for Dan to fake a punt. I'm just telling you now, don't put that out of your mind. That's what I'm watching for is fake punt. Okay, punt is away. Indiana elects not to catch it. They're going to start about the 18, 19-yard line. So there's that. Also, media timeout. The guy with the lobster gloves on is out on the field, so we have another media timeout. So there's that. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I don't know, what is everybody's thought process on tonight? Don't need that. But what I do need is the camera. Send in a photo to somebody. All right. We got that done. Also, a myriad of other things. Can't believe we got 161 people in here watching. Also, post-game show will be about 15 minutes after last kickoff, 10 to 15 minutes, not 100% sure. Phone lines will be open for that. It'll be Hoosiers going to the national championship, possibly. Yikes. I wonder what the odds would have been if you would have bet Indiana, Miami before the year. I mean, just what would the odds have been? Unbelievable. So we'll see. I will say this much: if I'm Signetti and I win it tonight, and I win win in 2 weeks, do you retire? Just go out on top. So there is that. Also looking at just all kinds of kinds on the transfer portal side of things. Just unbelievable where we're at in college football. So ESPN running their whole gamut of advertisements. If you're watching on the 4K feed for ESPN, they just show you the field and then it goes black and then bang, it pops up. So no ads if you're on that side of it. Looking. All right. They're going through the Fernando Mendoza backstory, Heisman Trophy winner. So there's that. Indiana starts with it. Let's see what the Hoosiers get cooking on this drive. Just running it up in there, nothing doing. Nothing doing for Indiana on that side of it. So Indiana switches personnel, comes out back to the line of scrimmage. We shall see. I wouldn't be shocked if they call on Surratt here. Wow, another run. Another run, nothing really doing there. Uh-oh, Signetti's got the hands on the hips. Black has got 4 carries for 15 yards. All right, Oregon comes after him. Mendoza out of the pocket, first down. Fernando showing off the wheels. Showing off the wheels. Oregon comes after him. He just whoop up the middle. Hey diddle diddle up the middle. So there's that. Mendoza. All right. See what the Hoosiers can come up with here on first down. They got to start having positive plays on first down. Not a bad run there by Black. Oh, flags come in late. What is that about? Ooh, illegal block low. Can't cut the offensive lineman as a DB anymore. Can't do it. They got rid of that. Dan telling him to bring it up a little bit. Where does 7 go? Yeah, he cuts him. They legislated that one out of the game. That's actually a win for the offensive lineman because back in the day, the DBs used to torpedo the offensive lineman. Ooh. Indiana playing hardball, just pounding that rock. Fernando Mendoza's LinkedIn profile is on the game screen. Yikes. Ooh, batted ball at the line. Had a free rusher. TJU's brother was coming after him big time. Uh-oh. Meltdown from the Oregon side via message board geniuses. Good riddance, Will Stein. We won't miss you. They are piling on Will Stein big time and the offense for Oregon. Mendoza out of it. Protect that foosball, my friend. Ooh, boink. Yeah, you got sacked. 4th down. That's a big play for Oregon. Yep. Mendoza gets it back. Unbelievable to get that back. All right, Indiana punt. Ooh, backs him up to the 10. They're going to get it about the 13. Oregon backed up. Not in the shadow of the old goalpost, but Indiana covers the punt really well. The offensive lineman tries to recover it. Mendoza, he even looked to throw it. So are we getting media timed out here? Yes, we are. We're up to 5 media timeouts already. So there's that. Also, if you guys want to drop your score predictions in the chat, if you don't want to give a specific score, just drop who's going to win. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I had to check on something. All right. Indiana defense, can you hold again? That's the big thing. Can you hold again? Tons of Hoosier fans in Atlanta. Another bot. Yeah, you're getting blocked as well. So see you later. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's that. Appreciate everybody who has tuned in. Also, if you're new here, you can do us the biggest favor. Hit that like and subscribe button. That helps us more than anything. Just looking at some stuff here, just getting things together. Let me check the subscriber count. All right, we're up to 440. Appreciate everybody. 440. Post-game show will be 15 minutes after the final whistle, so everybody can take in the trophy ceremony and all that stuff like that. Although I will say they are moving this game along tonight quicker than last night. So what can the Hoosier defense do? Indiana 3 of 4, Oregon 3 of 4, 18 and 18 plays, 8 yards difference. Both have 6 first downs. So, oh no! Is that a fumble? Oh no! Gotta look at that again. Gotta look at that again. Let's see it. Show us the replay. Oh, it just slips out of his hand. Hand goes forward. No ball. Indiana recovers in the red zone. Just an unfortunate turn of events. Here's the other thing, too. Can Indiana punch this in? Punch it in. Don't throw it, run it. Just punch it in. Got to try to break Oregon's will. Just missed it. Just missed it. Scott Wise, OMG. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. It's going to be a hellacious post-game show. Also, if you're watching out there, put this on your Facebook feeds. That we got an IU watch party going on. Just doesn't get in. He's a yard away. You got to get a yard. That's third down, guys. That's third down. That's third down. Line it up. Run it again. Shove it in there. Don't sub. So don't sub. You are a foot away. Can you punch it in from a foot away? Indiana taking a little bit in the huddle here. Anything Hoosiers touchdown. Indiana goes up 21-7 on the Oregon Ducks. We are here. 2 mistakes early by Oregon's quarterback has resulted in 14 Hoosier points. Wow. Showing some despair on some Ducks fans. But there's still a ton of game left. There is a ton of game left. 38 minutes left. Oregon, 2 turnovers, resulting in 2 Indiana touchdowns. Off of Oregon turnovers. Da-da-da-da-da. Here we go. Media timeout. That's where we're at. Ooh, man. That is where we're at. Indiana up 21-7 on Oregon. I believe there's like 8 minutes left. So we shall see what is going to transpire here. Very interesting, fascinating stuff, to be honest. I can't believe they've jumped out to a 14-point lead, to be honest. That quickly, Oregon doing some of the things that they have done. Just looking at some other stuff here, but yeah, it's interesting to say the least. Let's looking at some other things here. Also, post-game show will be about 15 minutes after the final whistle. Looking at some other stuff here quick. Trying to get it going. We'll see. All right, Indiana about to kick it off again. And Indiana is going to get the ball after halftime. Also, while that kickoff goes out of bounds, check out our folks down there at Williams Auto Parts, Rocky and Heath, selling used and late model auto parts, aftermarket radios, wheels, tires, you name it. They pretty much got it. If it comes on a car, they can sell it. So there is that. Oregon going to be coming back with it. Missing players. But at the end of the day, you got to play with who you got. Indiana just stuffing them on this first down drive. Not an inch. So here we go. Appreciate all 191 of you in here. Doing pretty good on that. What can Oregon do? All right. Hit a quick one over the middle. Yep, first down. Ducks get a first down. It would be very, very important, in my opinion, even though you could take that with a grain of salt, very important for Oregon to go down and score here. They need a touchdown in the worst way because it'll balance everything out. It'll equal everything out, to be honest. Because if you're Oregon, it comes down to we gave up the pick six, and there's that. We made Indiana punt. Indiana made us punt. So for all intents and purposes, we're even. You can keep an even keel going towards halftime. But if Indiana makes you a punt here, they go down and score, and then they get the ball after the half. Not looking good. That's a hold. But I guess not. It doesn't matter. They even held him, and he still sacked him. Held him, and he still sacked him. So there is that. Tons of Indiana folks out there. Here he comes. Here he comes. Bang. Half a sack apiece, and that guy even got knocked down. All right, 3rd and 12. What do you like here, Oregon? Indiana got him again. They got him again. Wow. Just everything that could go wrong for Oregon has gone wrong in the first half. The Hoosier fans hitting the 6-7. The Diet Coke is flowing. Indiana 4. This is via Parker Fleming on Twitter. Indiana 4 explosives. 4 explosives, 67 yards. Oregon 1 explosive for 19 yards, 18 plays apiece. This is a huge drive for the Hoosiers. Oh no, we got a seam out to the 37. Huge drive for Indiana. Huge. I would say we're going to get a TV timeout here. Is the man on the field with the lobster gloves? Is lobster gloves engaged? Haven't seen him yet. They haven't showed him. All right, TV timeout. Ooh, boy. Hoosiers coming after it. We might have to bust out the Sinatra Jack Daniels if the Hoosiers win. If the Hoosiers win, we'll pour a glass for the post-game show. It's reserved for special occasions. Oh, wow. Man, wow. Unbelievable first half by the Hoosiers. Also, since, we're from Indiana and doing some Indiana things, they primarily think we are the biggest rednecks in the world. All right. Enough of that. Ain't nobody gives a rat's ass about none of that. But this is probably the biggest drive in this drive and the next drive are the biggest drives in Hoosier history when it comes to football, because you're preparing for a 14-point swing, because Indiana gets the ball after the half. They go down and score here, hold Oregon, score again. That's a 14-point swing. That is a hell of a deficit to get out of if you are Dan Landing in the Ducks. Some people might think I'm crazy, but that's just kind of what it is at this point. So that's where we're at. Appreciate everybody watching. If you do us the biggest favor, hit that like and subscribe button. That helps us a ton. We're at 440. We're 60 away from 500. Also, I think tomorrow night might hop on, do a little second half Bears Packers. Check out and see how that's going. This is a huge drive for the Oregon defense. Tonight, they had 2 turnovers on 2 of their first 4 possessions. So what's Mendoza like? Running back, nothing doing there. Indiana has to cash in on this drive. They've got to cash in on this drive. I know it's early still, but cashing in here and cashing in on another one, though, that's 2 big scores that you need here at the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Indiana first in turnover margin, first in third down efficiency, third in third down defense, second in average penalty yards. Surratt again in the PI. What a catch. That's 2 tonight. Surratt is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. What they call holding and PI. He's got a hold of both of his shoulder pads. Surratt wraps it up, one hand. Bang. What a back shoulder. That's what they ate him alive with in the first game. The Surratt back shoulder. Mendoza dumps it out, gets out of bounds. That's about a 7-yard gain right there. Hoosiers driving. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. So here we go. Mendoza dials it up. He's open. Touchdown, Hoosiers! What a throw. What a catch. Indiana on the board. Indiana on the board. Hoosiers. Charlie Becker, 36-yard touchdown. Dials it up. Unbelievable. Hoosiers on the board. What a throw. What a catch. Indiana, unbelievable. Extra point, good. My boy Scott, let's go. Yes, sir. Hoosiers on the board. Unbelievable. Also, 15 minutes after the final kick, post-game show, phone lines will be open. Appreciate all 198 of you in here. Unbelievable. The Hoosiers are getting after it. And Indiana gets the ball after halftime. Hoosiers need a stop here. Need a stop. And Oregon has no answer for this offense. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Oregon has no answer. They just go up. Becker also plays on special teams, dialing it up. Probably another touchback. Are we going to see a media timeout? I would assume we're going to see a media timeout, but I kind of doubt it because of how close we are to the 2-minute warning, aka 2-minute timeout, whatever the hell college football wants to call it. But yes, Scooter, they don't have an answer right now. That's why I said whenever this drive started, these next two drives are so important for Indiana. Keeping Oregon out of the end zone right now, super important as well. If you're Oregon, your best bet, keep it on the ground, try to run some time off this clock because you do not want to give Indiana the ball back at all. You do not, because you're going to get the 2-minute timeout. If I'm Oregon, I keep it on the ground here. You have to keep it on the ground to burn some of that clock, because if you get stuffed on this play or it's incomplete, and he's sacked, ball's out, ball's on the ground. Who's got it? Hoosiers! Indiana ball. They're pointing the Hoosier way. Indiana ball. Indiana gets the ball back with 2:32 left. The Hoosiers. The Hoosiers got it. Yep, that's a fumble. Yes, that is a fumble. Hoosiers got it back. Here's another big drive. Can Indiana cash in again? Can they cash in again? Oh, Mendoza stuffed. Da-da-da-da. Just looking at some stuff here, trying to keep it going. We got a 2-minute timeout. Da-da-da-da-da. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Unbelievable. What a turn of events here. What a turn of events. Let me look. All right. So we'll keep it going. Hoosiers 2-minute timeout. Oh, man. Indiana just going after it here. Oh, sorry. I'm responding to some folks on Twitter. Uh-oh, IU killing it. The gird pops in off the top ropes. This is unbelievable. I cannot believe the turn of events that have happened here. If you're Oregon's, you have got to, not Oregon's, but if you're Oregon, you have got to weather this storm and make them kick a field goal, if anything. Also, we do take a break at halftime. This is outrageously unbelievable. I got people texting me. We are all over the place right now. I feel like Indiana's gonna pop one of these runs in the second half. So Indiana 4-5 on third down. Hoosiers 102 yards passing, 59 yards rushing, 27 plays, 8 first downs, 4-5 on third down. Oregon 3 turnovers in the first half. Did not see who called timeout there, but both teams 2 timeouts apiece. So we got to see. For some reason, Mendoza put something on his hands, but we'll have to see what's going on with that. Also, minute 54 left. Appreciate all 205 people watching. All right, here we go. Oregon doing their shifty stuff again. Out to the boundary. Got the first down. Got the first down. Here we go. What you gonna do here, Dan? Gut check time. What you gonna do here? Gut check time, Dan. So who called timeout again? Oregon. All right. Oregon calls timeout. So you got the pick six showing all the highlights. You got the pick six. You got the fumble resulted in points for Indiana. And then you have the other fumble in the backfield. Cannot believe Indiana recovered that. So, all right, Mendoza steps out of the huddle. Indiana, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 offensive linemen in there. 76 reports as eligible. I'm assuming he's lined up as a tight end. On the line of scrimmage, watch Surratt. Nope, Mendoza gives it. Indiana. No, he's at the 1. At the 1 yard line. Nice hat. See the light next to Miami at Miami. Yeah. It's going to be, if this thing holds up, you know, you can't count the chickens before they hatch, but appreciate you, Gerd, hopping on. Appreciate all the new people finding the podcast / show or whatever you want to call it. We're on the YouTube thing. All right. Indiana's got a fullback in. Punch it in. Got the toss. Gets stuffed. I get why they keep it on the ground. Burn some time. You got a ton of time. You got 2 timeouts. 3rd down coming up. All right. Oregon burns their final timeout. Dan knows he's got to preserve some time to try to go down and get in field goal range. Oregon cannot stop the clock. Oh, that is unfortunate. Super unfortunate for the Ducks there, but I have to see what they come out after the timeout. Oregon first half turnovers this season, 4 in their first 14 games, 3 tonight. What's your best play? I think your best play, Surratt back shoulder. I think they're either going to go to Surratt or Cooper on this drive or on this play. Got the tight end in the slot. Who is it? Surratt? Is he in? Hoosiers touchdown. Indiana pouring it on. It's awaiting the extra point. Awaiting the extra point, about to be 35-7. Indiana, fellas, I know you want to celebrate. You got to get off the field. That's a touchdown? Unless they're going to look at it. But I think if you're Signetti here, you're on the 1-inch line. You got to go for it. I think you got to go for it, even if they call it short. I think he's going to be short. I think he's going to be short. Bum touches. It's all about where his ass lands and where the ball's at. Do you have definitive evidence of overturning it? They must be showing a different angle in the... I think he's going to be short. Yes, touchdown, Hoosiers. This is a unbelievable. I was not expecting this. I was thinking it would be at least a field goal game. This is unbelievable. All right, Hoosiers up 35-7 on Oregon. I knew this game was going to be different. Oh, got people there. Nice. Drake is 9th row in the end zone. A friend of mine. Somebody that I know, not Drake the rapper. All right, what do we got here? We're going to take a break at halftime. I would say they might media timeout us on this. Wonder if the guy with the lobster gloves is out on the field. I'm not seeing him. Defense runs on. Nope, they're gonna roll it. So with that being said, check out our friends at Williams Auto Parts down there in Portland, Indiana, about 50 miles south of Fort Wayne. They got all your new and used auto parts needs. They can pretty much assist you if you're looking for auto parts at anything that you need, really. Wheels, tires, mirrors, even glass. Maybe. But yeah, here we go. Oh, that's out of bounds, my friend. Not looking good for the Ducks. Not looking good for the Ducks. All right. 51 seconds. Can Oregon get in field goal range? All right. They have no timeouts, so they can only stop the clock by first down. All right, 45 ticks left. Oh, there's a hold. Yep, hooked him at the last minute. That's a hold. That's 10 yards back. Not what you're looking for if you're Oregon. Uh-oh, we got a D lineman down for Indiana. I would say we'll probably, I don't know. I think they'll just roll through it because halftime is so close. And the post-game show 15 minutes after the final whistle tonight. So here we go. 36 seconds left, 1st and 20 for Oregon. They're backed up in their end of the field. What can Oregon do here? Can the Ducks do anything? Coming out and throwing it, gets rid of it, incomplete. Indiana still got 2 timeouts left. Do we have another who? No. He's not down. Must have just slipped by the turf monster. Looks like Indiana runs a couple guys off, ran some guys on. Indiana changes personnel. 88 total yards for the Ducks in the first half. 3 turnovers. Uh-oh, screen. Indiana tried to retrace. All right, 3rd down. 3rd down, 21 seconds. Oregon doesn't look like they have a ton of pep in their step. So here it is, over the middle. All right, 6 seconds. They have to run their field goal team on, unless Dan's just going to huck it up at the end zone. Clocks it, 3 seconds left. I'm assuming you only got 40 seconds, so you better run your field goal group on. Oregon going to try. How far of a field goal is this? Indiana only 31 plays tonight on 35 points. Career long, 51 yards. And it's up. And it's short. That is halftime. We will see you guys after halftime. Appreciate everybody who's hopped on. My guy Richie is going to be on for the second half. Appreciate everybody. If you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. That helps us a ton. Appreciate everybody, and we will see you after halftime. I apologize, everybody. I am back. Let me remove that. See where my guy Richard's at. 78 Notre Dame. What do we got going on here? All right, we're back. Hoosiers got the ball. Had to get a refill. Had to get something to eat. Your boy hadn't ate yet. So there is that. Mendoza to Surratt. First down. That's where we're at. All right. The Hoosiers are marching on. I missed a little bit of it, but, there is that. I know some people tuned out because they thought I was showing the game. No game footage here, okay? We're just going to bend the rules of copyright. But I'll be shocked. Oregon comes up. They're going to bow up. Get emotional on this. This game is 35-7. If you've watched Indiana football in the past ever, you'll know you can not count the chickens before they hatch, okay? So we're going to keep it at even keel. When big plays happen, we will get up there. Another one. The Hoosiers are slicing and dicing this Oregon Duck. Here we go. Just looking at some other things, trying to keep it between the lines. Indiana only up to 35 plays tonight, which I think that is important. And there goes, pop goes the weasel. There's an 11-yard gain on the ground. Indiana is probably, I think they'll hit over the rushing total. And there goes Mendoza. I mean, he looks skittish. He looks like a new deer out of the womb whenever he takes off and runs, but a little meal on wheels there, Fernando. All right. Let me do some other things here. Sorry, I'm all over the place. If this was a lot tighter, it would have been we would have ran a lot tighter ship tonight. Also, post-game show, 15 minutes after the final whistle, let everybody watch the trophy presentation. Whenever all of that is done, ooh, he gets stuff-oled. Bear Alexander, number 1. Just doing some stuff here. Nothing too major. There's that. Mendoza out the gate, hits it with the spin move, fumbles it. Coughlin recovers. Okay. All right. Picks up the first down. Pat Coughlin. All right, Fernando. Got to hang on to that one, bub. Gots to hang on to that one. All right. Do we have any news that's pertinent or plum? Indiana just stuffing it up in there. Kirk Signetti says we're just going to pound salt up a fat woman's ass. looking at it, I apologize coming back from halftime late. It's kind of what happens at times. 14 of them. All right. Ooh. Another tough run up the middle. That's what we're looking at here. Mm-hmm. All right. That is a Hoosier touchdown. Hoosier touchdown. It is 41-7. Oh. I am awaiting the post-game show. The post-game show is going to be magnificent, if I had to say. Oh, this is unbelievable. I've got some skeptical I've got skeptical folks. Wow, I know this is just riveting podcasting, but we're 42-7. 42-7. Unbelievable. I knew it was going to be a little bit of a Indiana I thought was the better team, but I didn't think it would be 42-7. Wow. Unbelievable. Up to 441. Appreciate everybody hitting that like and subscribe button. They're showing have to save that one for later. Don't know if my guy Richie is jumped on, but have to see if Richard's going to hop on the old podcast as well. But yeah, appreciate everybody. I cannot believe Indiana. It's turned out this way. I was kind of, truth be told, I was expecting a better game, honestly. This is hold on one second. No, just communicating with old Richard there if he wants to hop on. But we got that. Also, I guess, real quick while I got it here, Williams Auto Parts. New and used auto parts. If it comes on a car, they can sell it to you. They probably got what you're looking for if you're a DIY guy, shade tree mechanic. They can probably help you out. So go see our friends at Williams Auto Parts in Portland, Indiana. Number to call 260-726-8001. 8001. See our friends at Williams Auto Parts. It's almost the second time tonight I've almost said Hoosiers Auto Parts. Ooh, Charlie Baker coming up a little gimpy there, but not ideal. Ooh. Uh-oh. Can they make the tackle? All right, Oregon in business. All right. See what we got here. I know Signetti. Not going to be thrilled with this. Oh, they're calling PI. All right, I guess we'll see if this is going to be the beginning of it. Indiana 8-9 on third down, 14 first downs, 255 yards, 151 passing, 104 on the ground, 42 plays. Oregon 33 plays, 80 yards on the ground, 112 yards passing, and Richard has entered the Thunderdome. Let me put the headphones on so I don't make that mistake twice. Richard!
What's up? Well, we got a flag.
Yeah, that's the PI Oregon.
Well, color me shocked, right?
Yeah, Oregon in the end zone.
Getting BTA'd for the second straight year.
Nah, Dan's going to go for 2 here.
Did they score?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Dan's going for 2.
Oh, because I was a little delayed.
Yeah.
Indiana.
What?
But I've been saying this all year, though. Signetti is putting it out on people. I mean, he's putting it on people all year long. I'm not shocked by this. I am not shocked by this.
Oregon gets the 2. All right. Here we go, Rich. Do we have a ball game?
They're going to have to go for 2 points every single time they score, and they got to get, 4 stops and score 4 straight times?
Yeah, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Just looking at it, but that's kind of where we're at right now. I mean,
I'm pulling for the Hoosiers. I hope they beat Miami.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Oregon goes down, answers the score. I mean, the 3 first half turnovers just put them in a blender.
Well, yeah, that's 21 whitewashed right there.
So I look at it as
You get rid of those three turnovers, they're still in the game. It's a different
oh
ball
yeah,
game.
oh yeah,
But but hats off to Indiana for capitalizing on those turnovers. I mean, they are a very, very good team.
oh Hoosiers look outstanding tonight. Even though they
Yeah.
just gave up that touchdown, I can't wait until the CFP show that ESPN does is completely over, just so we can watch it.
I was texting somebody last night. I said, Indiana is the most, as we common knowledge, the worst college football program overall in terms of record. They're 2 wins away from the Natty, playing for the Natty. They're like, "How do you know this?" I'm like, "Come on, it's common knowledge." So, and I said, "I Signetti, the guy's had my," as I said it many, many times, he Indiana's had my attention since last year,
Oh yeah,
And for what Signetti has done in the span of 2 years, man, I you think he could be the next Saban?
64 years old. It depends upon if Signetti decides to say, "Okay, I went to Division One, won it all, took the worst program in college football, and won it all," and just say, "The hell with it, I'm done."
It'd be a Signetti move. But yeah, I've done all I needed.
Right. Just looking at it, looking at it, looking at it. All right. Kick is going to be a touchback.
What happened with Charlie Becker? Has he been back in the game yet? Because I saw him limping off the field.
Uh, we'll have to see if he comes out on this drive.
Mendoza, #1 pick overall, Raiders. Book it.
Book it, huh?
Better put that money on it. And the other thing too is Oregon's down, what, 2 tailbacks?
Yeah, they're down 2 tailbacks, 15-42. And I've been saying it all game. Flag. Don't know where. They called a hold. Tough sledding. Oh man, this. I know some people will think I'm kind of crazy on this, but that sounds about right. That's a hold. He was under the shoulder pads, had him hooked. I'm sure you've seen that on your end, right, Rich?
Yeah.
Indiana.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. Was that Coogan?
No, that was Lynch.
Lynch.
Yeah, so what is going on? I knew they would. Charlie Becker's back in, so he's all right. Maybe he took his Tylenol.
Got a shot of cortisol like tweeter.
I think if you're Oregon, Indiana running a whole new personnel grouping on, so we'll see. For the longtime Hoosier fans, this is paper bag time. I'm just saying it's paper bag time. Hits the tight end. Going to be about a 3rd and 5. So I think picking up this first down is huge.
That tight end's good. The kid's a beast.
Yeah, I mean,
kid's real good.
Indiana turnaround winning. I missed the whole stat that, but we got a lid off. First down, Surratt. Pat Coughlin loses his lid. Is he going to have to come out? Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think on the uniform? You notice whenever Indiana started winning that they stopped messing with the uniforms. Funny thing that Adidas does there.
Adidas tries to be like Nike. I wonder if they're going to roll something out for the Natty if they hold it off, which I think they will. But the other thing too, the other thing too is Duke. We're gonna have two Adidas schools in the Natty.
Nah, I wasn't gonna go that far yet.
But I did.
It's not over. Who's the home team in the Natty?
It'll probably be Indiana because they're the higher seed. Don't you think?
I would think so, but not gonna get it. 3rd down. 3rd down.
Antoine Randall L. better get his trip booked.
They had Schwarber out on the field.
Kyle Schwarber. Oh no.
For the coin toss, which I thought.
I heard 2016 World Series, Joe Buck. Kyle Schwarber.
Oh yeah. That's 4th and 3.
Opponent. You don't want to give him field position.
Yep. Okay, so it's punt safe. Dan Landing's motioning. Are they really going to put Mendoza's brother in?
Appears that way.
Because he's got his helmet on, and why wouldn't you catch that? So you get it at the 2.5. Charlie Becker again. I would say he's going to get what? Mendoza's going to get another drive, I would think. You know what's crazy, Rich?
What's that?
Indiana's only got 286 yards of total offense. And they got 42 points. 3 turnovers.
Yeah. Turnover battle.
I will say the stadium breakdown, it is a sea of red from reports that I've gotten. It looks like an 80-20 split. It's like almost like an Indiana home game.
Yeah, that's what it feels like to me from what I can see.
Ah, that is nostalgic. I cannot, well, not really nostalgic, but I can't believe that we have gotten to where we're at on this side of it.
Somebody just texted me a picture of Signetti saying hell of a texted me and my dad. He's like, hell of a game plan. I've told my dad, I said, Dad, you look like Signetti. And my dad's like, what? I'm like, yeah, Dad, you look like Sig.
Oh no. Roger's going to be upset now.
Roger.
He's going to be upset. He's going to, the next time he comes over, that's going to be his next question.
He was going to come over, but I said, don't come over. It's 9:30. We just put the girls to bed. I don't want Zeke getting all riled up.
Well, if he would have came over, you would have had to get him up because Grandpa's there.
Oh, he goes berserk. My dad can't stand it.
Oh yeah, he'll be like, "Well, get him up. It's Friday night, Rich. It's Friday night."
He's been with me all day from 8 a.m. till now. He's just sitting here laying, snoring like an old man.
He's gonna say, "Get him up."
Oh, we got NFL playoffs tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we might do some Bears action. Let me know if you want in on. Let me know if you want in on some of that. Bears, Packers, Amazon Prime.
That's the Prime game. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't really checked like the schedule. I just know there's 3 games on tomorrow. There's 3 games on tomorrow.
Yeah, and then we're gonna hop on Sunday Night Football as well. Chargers, Patriots.
I might be wearing a spatial jersey for the Chargers game.
Rich, I will drive to Canton and cut that up.
Oh, you ain't cutting that up. That's a Kent State great. It's a Kent State great.
That is a horrendous jersey.
Oh, I love that jersey.
Hopefully the Patriots wear traditional and we don't have any issues.
They will probably wear the Nor'easter rivalry.
No. Ooh, piled up there. Not a lot doing. Not a ton doing. Also, bunch of 3 flags down. So with it being at this end, if it's a hold, it's half the distance, I do believe. Face mask offense. No dice. Where do... Oh, yeah. 71 there. Just tugging on it. That's what she said. But we'll get what? Sunday Night Football, the Saturday night game, and then we'll top it off with Monday Night Football, the last Monday night game of the year. Going up top, and that's a catch. Clock is running, 2:55 left in the third quarter. That was a hell of a catch, though. Whenever you see it.
That was like the Noah Brown catch at like Oklahoma.
Yeah, that could have been PI. Could have been PI. The guy almost checked his oil as well.
Here's the other thing, too. Oregon trots out these uniforms. I know, with Phil Knight and everything.
They could have came up with something better.
And they just get their shit kicked in.
It's not over yet, Rich.
I don't know, man. It's done.
No, it's not over.
It's over. It's over. It's over. As much as I love the Oregon uniforms, I just...
Did you see the new hat I picked up today?
Oh, of course you did. What number hat is that?
Rich, we don't keep track of the number of hats. We just buy the next one, okay?
We just buy. Did you use your Lids Premium Access Pass?
Actually, I got this one at Rally House after I got out of the barber shop today.
You just got your haircut again?
Yeah, dude. Get my haircut every week.
Man.
If not, did you see that Instagram video I put out today about Trinidad Chambliss?
Yeah.
Did you look at me there and say, yeah, that guy needs to trim his beard? That's
a little bit.
Exactly. That's the whole point, Rich. So I don't look homeless.
We wouldn't want you to look homeless for the audience.
Yeah, so we got 294 people. Rich, what's I guess we'll hammer it out now. I've totally lost track of media timeouts, but I guess ain't nobody gives a rat's ass about none of that. But what are you thinking national championship wise? Second half again? That's on a Monday.
Monday.
Monday in 10 days.
Gee. Let me just check something real quick, Duke.
Monday, 10 days. No pressure. It's the last live stream we got. It'll be the last live stream we have for last live stream we have for
the season.
Yeah, 7 months, 2 weeks, and 6 days.
Oh,
that's
what are we gonna do? What am I gonna do with my time on the weekends?
I don't know. I guess we could do the do the whole Saturday night call-in thing.
Yeah,
we'll be doing that. So
when's week 0?
Week 0 is August 29th, which is
I got a wedding to go to that day.
What?
Yeah.
Who's getting married?
Somebody I know. Nope.
If it would have been the following week, would you have went?
Ooh. I'm not going to self-incriminate myself.
Well, when it comes down to weddings, I don't. If you get married from the last weekend of August all the way through the Super Bowl, I'll send you a gift. I ain't going.
I mean, that's how I feel. And I think I got to look at Ohio State's schedule. I got to see when they got to bye during the fall, because I am not missing any games going to doing those fall festivities.
Also, this spring we got to get down to Got to get down to an Aviators game.
Yeah. I
Go
gotta look
check.
at the schedule. Hold on, let me pull it up.
I don't think it's out yet.
I think they got it out.
Oh, they do?
They might. Let me look.
Because they play what? 12 games?
10.
10?
They start March 23rd.
Do the Birmingham Stallions come to town?
I'm looking.
That's a
Nope.
No,
nothing yet. No, the schedules aren't out yet. So they're gonna play Birmingham. They're gonna play Birmingham twice. We just don't have the actual dates up yet. They should be. They should be coming up with the dates here soon.
Well, I know
they got
I
the
think
5. What I'm looking at on footballschedules.com, they got the 5 home. Wait a minute.
because they play what? 5 home, 5 away.
Yeah.
4th down coming up here for the Ducks to close out the 3rd quarter. He didn't get it. Hoosiers hold. Indiana holds on 4th down. Oh, boy. Indiana holds them on 4th down. Don't know why they went with the misdirection. In my opinion, you don't overthink it. You just put the ball in the best hand, or put the ball in the hands of your best player.
MB.
So Mendoza back at it. Indiana did crack their big run, but it got negated by a
holding call.
We're going to the 4th quarter. Let me hit the sponsor one time. All 295 of you across all platforms. Williams Auto Parts. Check out Rocky Heath down there, 50 miles south of Fort Wayne, located in Portland, Indiana. They've been open since 1951. They're open Monday through Friday. If you want to give them a call and you're looking for a part, they can definitely help you out. The number to call for them is 260-726-8001. Again, the number to call for them is 260-726-8001. So check out our friends at Williams Auto Parts down there in Portland. Appreciate those guys helping out with the podcast. So there's that, Rich. What are you thinking, huh?
I'm thinking Indiana's going to go down and score again. Shut the door on any potential comeback, Duke.
Okay, here's the deal. If you're Signetti, do you go for 2 if you score?
I wouldn't put it past them.
Just a big time. The hell with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be I feel like a tough road to hoe for Oregon. Kind of. Would you categorize this as a blowout?
Yeah. Capitalizing on 3 turnovers, 21 points. Yes, it's a blowout.
Is it more disrespectful to go for 2 or put the backups in?
Oh, it's way more disrespectful to go for 2 to put 50, hang 50 on them.
Mm.
At least I think so. Backups now, but if you put 50 on them, you're that would be a Signetti move. He's been doing it all year, Duke. He's proven a point, and he's proved it all year. I would say majority of the year.
Yeah.
You know, I mean that Illinois game, dude. I thought he was going to put up 77.
Also, in Ohio State news, more transfers, Rich.
Jacquees Carter. What was it, Bryson Rogers? Isn't it Bryson Rogers from your neck of the woods? Or is that Mylan Graham?
Mylan Graham is.
So there's what, there's 3 Buckeyes down in Tampa now.
If I'm Mylan Graham, Indiana, what's up?
Justice Haynes went to Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I seen that. I guess while we're talking about it as this fourth quarter salts away, what are you thinking on Saturday Bears? You want to hop on for second half-ish, or you got stuff going on?
I don't know what we got going on tomorrow. I'll let you know, though.
Because it says that game's supposed to kick at 8 o'clock, but anytime. Ooh, how is that not PI? You have receivers.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? Signetti is going absolutely postal. That's the former wide receiver coach in him coming out. Feet got tangled. I don't know. I think Sig's looking way too much into it. Go out and get a stop here.
Oh, the long snapper almost had him. Give him a face mask?
Huh?
There's a flag. I don't know if the long snapper got him.
No, I don't think it's a face mask. I bet it's a block in the back.
Clip.
Yeah, we don't have
holding on punt team.
Ooh. No. The black hat that is the reserve official getting eaten alive by Signetti on the command center right now. Just getting eaten alive. So, Rich, I guess we'll rehash a little bit while we have a media timeout. Rebels go down. Do you think the last month with Golding being in charge of the Ole Miss program, do you think he made significant strides forward with everything going on? Also,
I think so. With all the distractions in the media with Kiffin and the selfishness of that former head coach, he's got a fan in me, Duke. Getting the team focused of what was going on. Hey, I'm behind Pete Golding.
I'm gonna send you something real quick.
There was a clip of Dennis Leary on the Rich Eisen show. I'll have to send it to you. Yeah, I'll send it to you, Duke.
All right. I got that, but I sent you a message in our private chat, but I'm not going to hold that against him. I just think I think Pete can make some major headway going forward, especially in Mississippi. You just send it to me on an Instagram.
Yeah.
Tegra Tishkabola, breaking news by the folks at MPW Digital and Rebels 247 Chase Parham tweets. Tegra Tishkabola is currently at Ole Miss for a visit.
Do we have a running tally on how many are in the portal now?
I think Ohio State's pushing 15 guys, to be honest.
No, I'm just talking like overall.
Oh, right, so well over 10,000 between everybody.
That's nuts. That's just wild.
Yeah. That's what we got going. So, ooh, showing some of Frank. Wow. Good stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
If you drew a circle around Western Pennsylvania through Chicago, just that big circle, it would be Ohio, Western Pennsylvania, Indiana, Chicago, West Virginia, Kentucky. How many Super Bowls and national championship winning head coaches would be in that circle? A lot.
You got a lot. You got Chuck Noll, the Steelers.
Oh yeah.
Don
Noel's
Shula.
got 4. Or you could even do it better in that area. How many coaches have been through there that have cut their teeth through Midwest football?
Oh, you got me.
Ooh.
Tressel, Herbs, Harbaugh, both Harbaughs, Sig.
Where do you think John ends up? Is he going to be the head coach of the New York Football Giants? Oregon goes 3 and out. Is this Dan waving the white flag here?
The proverbial white flag. Could be.
I thought Oregon would definitely try a fake punt in this game. Uh-oh. Is that going to be a delay game, or did Indiana... Ooh, wow. How do you get a delay a game on a punt formation?
That's a mystery in and of itself, Duke. I think Harbaugh goes to Miami.
I go to the Giants before Miami. Oh, block punt! Block punt! Oh my God, Indiana's got it in the red zone. What are we doing, Rich? What are we doing? We are turning into fucking duck soup. Duck soup, I tell you, duck soup. These guys are getting filleted like Hoppy Gnome tacos. They got duck tacos. Unbelievable.
Duck a la king, Duke. Duck a la king, just like in the Christmas story.
Jesus. Indiana, 9 of 12 on third down. I know I'm getting excited, but...
Touchdown's coming. They're going for 2. He's going to put 50 on him.
I don't know if he'll put 50 on them.
I would. Just to
We are
rub it in their
getting
nose.
Signetti wants a touchdown. He's saying, I want another touchdown. I don't give a rat's ass about none of that. Mercedes-Benz Dome. Oh, my God. We're looking at the Hoosiers here. Okay. All right. I hate to call it. Invoke. I have a question. Let's not run the quarterback, all right? Let's not do it.
Yeah. You might want to save him. Put his brother in.
Not yet. Kirk Signetti talking to Greg McElroy. Wants a timeout with 1 second. They're saying, ain't nobody gives a rat's ass about none of that. We have duck tacos on the menu. I guess DJ Lagway is
a Baylor Golden Bear.
We got Possum here. When was the last time we seen a complete team like Indiana? I have no idea.
No idea.
Probably Alabama 2020. I would say
they were talking about Burrow and LSU.
2019 LSU is a high fucking bar. I'm just saying. I don't know. 2020 Alabama, 2021 Georgia. Are we dipping ourselves into that realm? Also, if you're new here, do us the biggest favor. Come on over to YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button. Helps us grow the old platform. Oh, wow. Fox just captioning it. I don't know if you can see this in the camera, Rich.
No, I got the command center going.
No. I'm going to show you this picture on my phone.
Oh.
Fox put that out. It says block punt behavior. Signetti with the hands on the hips. Also, 15 minutes after the final whistle, we are going to do the post-game show. Phone lines will be open as well.
They're going to be cheering. They're going to be dancing and cheering in Bloomington, Duke, and the whole state of Indiana.
Oregon folks are not happy with Uncle Phil. Oh, wow. A lot of hands on the heads, I'm sure we're losing follicles tonight if we are a Ducks fan.
They're going to burn all their jerseys tonight, Duke.
Jim Scandal. Alabama sucks. Notre Dame would rake the tide. I think that Mendoza tonight, 16 of 19. 16 of 19. Notre Dame would have, I think Notre Dame would have done well in the playoff. I'm just saying.
I agree.
That'd have been 2 years back to back. We would have had two schools
from the same state.
Yeah, from the same state. Touchdown, Sarata. All right, we'll see We'll see what they do. It looks like there's not an empty seat in that place. Getting a good shot of the marching 100. Here's an unpopular take, Rich.
What's that? Ugh.
Do we talk about possibly Dan being on the hot seat?
2 years in a row, belt to ass. That's all I got to say.
Signetti kicks the extra point. You're down 49-15. You've gotten blown out by multiple touchdowns in every big game you've played. You lost to Indiana early by 10 in the regular season. You beat Iowa by 2, although Indiana only beat them by 5. But Surratt, I think that
Duke, you got to just play hooky. Yeah, just go down to Miami.
Dude, we got to do the podcast.
You can do it live from the stadium.
We got to do the podcast. Can't Duke. Not do the podcast.
Duke, you can do it live. Do it live from the game.
Well, Rich, there are plans in motion that I might be in Pittsburgh on Monday. So you want me to do you?
Oh, you're gonna go to the game you're gonna go to the game Monday.
Thinking about it. And then we got absolute slaughter Rose Bowl Part 2. Scooter.
I agree.
Scooter coming in off the top rope. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go do the Miami thing and then go down and do Pittsburgh this week and Miami. Oh, wow. They're coming after him.
They're going to score one more touchdown, Duke. They are.
I don't know. Indiana wins tonight. They'll be 15-0. Does that mean they
16-0?
Does that mean they tie Michigan?
Yeah.
I was told we were never going to see that again.
I've always said, like, well, with the transfer portal leveling with the parity, you're not going to see teams go undefeated. Boy, was I wrong.
Rich, we're staring at one. I'm not going to lie. I was a little skeptical myself. I'm like, it takes a little pressure off the regular season. The Hoosiers tonight are 10 of 13 on third down, 15 first downs, 298 yards total, 177 passing, 121. Moore just got lit up on that one too. Is he going to come back to Oregon next year?
I think there's some teams in the market for a quarterback. I see him declaring. Oop, no Oski.
Indiana has just been active on defense. I mean,
see what I was just telling you?
Scoring margin. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm seeing it. And with the plain old baby blues, this is unbelievable, Rich. Now, Oregon making some headway here.
It's a little too late.
Indiana, 54 plays on the night.
That was a
been
duck.
That could have been a hold.
Oof.
Signetti is just like me. I am like, that should be a fucking holding. Pardon my French. But that should have been a holding call. So after tonight, Rich, we got what, 10 days until our next college football game? Little NFL in there mixed in, but
yeah. Well, I'll watch every single one.
I will too. We'll be able to try our hand at the NFL live show deal. See how well that works out.
Yeah.
We got over 300 people across all platforms in here. Appreciate all the people that have tuned in tonight. We got the post-game show coming up 15 minutes after. Appreciate everybody. 8 minutes, Rich. 8 minutes until we can say the Indiana Hoosiers are going to play for a national championship.
No,
not in basketball.
Not in basketball, football. Yep. Bob might be loving this if he was still around.
Remember when I said, I don't know, 6 weeks ago, Corso game day? Why not? Why not?
Yep. He should.
I should be a producer or something, or run a show, a major show.
You should, Duke. Somebody should give you a call.
I would hope so. But Rich, we're just here. We're just lonely guys on the podcast. 306 people watching across all platforms. Nobody gives a rat's ass about none of that. Nice, Oregon folks. Oregon folks hoping for Mendoza to blow an ACL.
Jeez. Talk about sore losers.
All right.
Bunch of keyboard tough guys.
And that's why I retweeted it and said, that's why your fan base sucks. That's why, realistically, let's be real. You have people posting it on the message boards. Yeah, Oregon, that's why your fan base sucks. Not only do you suck, but they suck out loud. They stink out loud. So we'll see. Indiana not even over 300 total yards of offense. Unbelievable. Week from Monday, even though the sport is predominantly played on Saturday, we'll play the fucking championship game on
a Monday. Why? Well, probably because of the NFL playoffs. But still, I hate that. I hate how they do that on, for basketball and for football.
Okay,
it's a freaking Monday night. You're
playing on Saturday night.
Yeah. Or Friday night. Why couldn't you do it on a Friday night like tonight?
I would have rather had a 4:30 game and a 8 o'clock game tonight, because you could have pulled that off pulled it off because you have the Peach Bowl, that Central Time, that you could have kicked it at 4:30 or even 5. You had the Fiesta Bowl in Arizona, and that should have been another hold.
Yep. That was blatant.
We just decided to swallow the flags in the last 8 minutes. Okay, that'll work. Indiana's getting it. Mendoza coming on. I'm assuming Fernando Mendoza's dad went to high school teammate of Mario Cristobal. Oh, yeah. God. Talk about storylines.
Couldn't write that up.
So Pete Thamel tweets real quick, Miami will have a significant home field advantage for the CFP playoff game against Indiana. He puts question mark. Why not switch?
You know what? You know what the other thing is too. A lot of the Miami games this year, that stadium was not packed.
Nope. Indiana's ticket allowance is going to be 20,000 for each school. The remaining 25,000 will be sold in ticket packages / corporate. Expect a balanced crowd. For example, the Peach Bowl was 85% IU tonight.
Oh, he gone. He gone. He gone. Oh, damn. He was there.
There's what I was talking about with the big runs with Indiana. Yeah, Cignetti's throwing another touchdown on him. Oh, yeah. And he's still taking notes at this point, so. Oh, boy. Just unbelievable. Rich, if I would have told you it was going to be like this, would you even believe me?
Oh, yeah. I would have.
Well.
But what their body of work all year though, Duke, like it doesn't shock me, it doesn't surprise me. What they've been doing consistently all year. I knew Oregon was going to lay an egg.
I had some doubts. I told everybody at the barber shop, they're like, oh, man, you gave us that pick, Ole Miss. They almost pulled it off. What are you doubling down on tonight? I said the Hoosiers, baby. The Hoosiers. I wonder what the line's going to be for the Indiana-Miami game.
There's a little bit of a doubt. There was a little like, because remember I texted you. I was like, maybe Oregon might make it close, but I'm like, and I thought more and more about it tonight.
Well,
I was like, no. I'm like, no. Cignetti's going to go out there and just put the foot to the pedal and just let it all hang.
Like I texted you, I said, I like Indiana. I don't know if Oregon can score in the red zone.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have to worry about the red zone because
that's gone. I told you they were going to score again.
There it is. Out the gate, 88.
Sig finally has a smile.
I was kind of curious. I don't know if you remember last year that we had some disagreements on the old podcast, but is Indiana a good team?
What do you think? What do you think I've been saying all year?
I told you.
I've been saying it.
Do you believe now? Probably get a cease and desist from Dion in the mail after that, but we'll see. Do you believe now?
Duke, I wouldn't be surprised if Oregon comes out their next possession, they throw a pick, Indiana houses it. I just wouldn't be shocked.
I was thinking Scott chimes in, Oregon fans should leave now to beat the traffic. Ooh boy. I guess this is where the student section chant would come in. Warm up the bus. Warm up the bus.
So, Duke, 2 Adidas schools in the Natty.
Oh yeah.
Now we can say that.
Yep, we can say that. I feel comfortable with saying that. I'm looking for something. I'm looking. Where is it at? Oregon comes out and throws it, not shocked. They gotta try something at least.
Yeah.
There's the Christmas stuff. Pittsburgh, Sharon Moore, debacle. Iron Bolt. Where did all my... I gotta... Uh-oh. That's incomplete. I cannot believe what we're seeing here tonight, to be honest. They're doing the Mendoza with his mom and stuff. Well, good for them. On the post-game show, we are going to have some Sinatra Jack Daniels on the post-game show.
There you go. So a celebratory
oh yeah,
little beverage, a little nightcap, Duke.
Reserved for special occasions.
You gotta light a stick too.
What's the temperature out? 40 degrees. That's cold, Rich. That's cold.
You'll be all right.
I might do that. Even though I've been up my lawn chair that I was using outside. Oh man, Rich. I don't know. How is Oregon going to respond to this? That's a hold. I guess I should quit bitching because you could call holding on every play if you wanted to.
Right. Yeah, if you wanted. You'd be here for 6 hours.
Oh, yeah. Post-game show is supposed to launch at 11:30. Don't know if I'm going to have my 15 minutes in between there. Indiana, 363 yards of offense. Oregon, 324, 3 turnovers, 7 of 12 on third down. Indiana, 11 of 14. The plot thickens. Mario Cristobal's dad and Fernando Mendoza's dad were teammates in high school. Unbelievable. That's a first down. At least the Oregon running backs are running hard. They're not giving up.
Right, yeah.
So, realistically, in Oregon's last 2 playoff games, they have lost. If they don't score here, it'll be a combined total of 62 points in 2 games. Yeah, you got alligator arms on that one, my boy. It is a route. It just looks like a sea of red out there.
I mean, yeah. I can barely see the green.
I don't see any green. Oh, boy.
Maybe just that little section over there in the student section, maybe.
Unless,
And it's sprinkled in with some green in the stands.
just stuffed in the backfield.
Stuffed like a turducken.
This is I think this is going to be a tough one to swallow for the Oregon fan base. Oregon, 2-minute timeout. Oh, wow. That's what Mendoza has on his hand is chalk. If you would have thought it was going to be a blowout like this, I just think that.
See, here's the thing about like going to like speaking of blowouts, Duke. Like, I don't know if I can throw $4,000 down the toilet just to see my team get blown out.
Is that what it was for? Like, if you did the trip in your mind to go down to, not Alabama, but Atlanta, right? That's what it roughly cost you. Is that even you taking the girls with you?
No, they're not. They ain't coming. I'll tell you that. Probably me and Pops, but
$4,000.
That's just a rough number.
Oh, speaking of that, interesting side note. Just my own side quest. Text your Pops and ask him what he thought of this, or has he texted you at all?
He's probably in bed now.
Oh, he probably seen what 35-42 and called it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Duke. Well, hey, I gotta bounce. I gotta go take care of some stuff. I'll catch everybody maybe tomorrow night for some NFL action on Prime.
Oh, Bears, Packers, you got the Prime and everything, right, my friend?
Oh yeah, I got it.
All right, Rich.
It's football season in my house. I don't go no stone unturned, Duke.
All right, man.
All right. Hey, congrats to the Indiana Hoosiers. I'm rooting for you guys.
SVP's even there. He's on the field right now. This ought to be interesting.
Oh, wow.
So, all right, Rich. We will talk to you hopefully tomorrow in the second half. The Indiana Hoosiers cruising to a victory here, hopefully. So, all right, Rich.
All right, Duke. I'll catch you
later, man. All right, Rich is gone. He has flown the coop. Hoosiers post-game show coming up 15 minutes after kickoff, or after the final whistle, not kickoff. 2 minutes left. It's going to go on, commence at 11:30ish. So we'll see. Oregon, 3rd and 12. Just unbelievable. Cannot believe what we're seeing here. McElroy up in the booth. They're getting some of the ESPN people on camera. All right. Oregon. Not a touchdown, but minute 48 left. I guess I'll just leave the post-game show at 11:30. I'll leave it there. No sense of rushing into it. 310 people coming in tonight. That should have been a face mask on Indiana. I am not going to be bashful calling out plays for other people. So, there was a media woman down there with the candy striped pants on. All right, here we go. Can Indiana hold them? I think this will be a big victory for the Hoosier defense if they can come up on 4 straight plays and hold them. Dan Lanning, 1 timeout left. All right, 59 seconds left. Not the result that the Oregon people were wanting to have. Just a tough night for the Ducks. We will. Oh, then they call PI. Come on, dude. Seriously. We are getting the Google deal piped up and ready to go. 34 seconds. Any of the spread betters, total betters, it has been a rough night. Oh yeah. Post game show coming up 11:30. Andy drops it, throws it away. Better get the post game show deal out there. 11:30. Bang. What do we got? Put that up. That over here. This over there. Just we're moving around. Got a lot of moving parts. Boom. Hopefully that got tweeted. And that's an Oregon touchdown. Is Dan going to go for 2? That's kind of what I'm wondering. '21. Kicker on. Oregon 66 plays, 93 yards, 285 through the air, 378 for a total, 20 total first downs, 8 of 13 on third down conversions, but 3 turnovers. Yikes. Appreciate everybody who has tuned in on Oh, wow. Oh. Got to do that. Don't know why I got the headphones on anymore. Rich has exited the building. Fernando Mendoza, 5 touchdowns tonight. Pretty much flawless. We'll hit this sponsor one more time. Check out our friends at Williams Auto Parts down there in Portland, Indiana. Looking for new and used late model auto parts for those guys. So go see our friends Rocky and Heath. Appreciate those guys allowing me to get them on the podcast. And if you go, let them know the Duke sent you. Scott Wise says, gonna enjoy some duck tomorrow for dinner. That's a slaughter tonight. Oh boy, it is tough sledding. Post game show is going to be in 23 minutes. Indiana, I'm assuming, is going to kneel it, and then we'll have the post game trophy celebration. 11:30, kicking off the post game show, and that is where we're going to be. The Indiana Hoosiers moving on to the national championship. That is going to conclude the watch party. We will see you at about 20 some odd minutes for the post game show. I appreciate everybody who has jumped on. That is where we're at. So we will see you guys in a few. Phone lines will be open. So talk to you guys in a bit.